India-US trade talks are picking up pace once again after a brief pause. An Indian delegation is set to travel to Washington from April 20th to the 22nd to hold fresh discussions with US officials on the proposed interim trade deal. Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agrawal confirmed the visit. He said, and I quote, "We are looking at finalizing the legal agreement, which is a logical follow-up of the joint statement released on February 7th. There is a need for further discussions and follow-up engagement to take this forward," unquote. Now, the agreement initially expected to be signed in March has been delayed after changes in the US tariff regime under US President Donald Trump. Now, earlier, the two sides had agreed on a framework in February this year with tariffs on Indian goods to be reduced to 18%. But that landscape shifted after a US court struck down broader reciprocal tariffs. This prompted Washington to impose a uniform 10% tariff on imports for 150 days. Now, the upcoming talks are now crucial, not just to finalize the deal, but also to address ongoing US trade investigations under Section 301. For now, both sides are back at the table, but clarity on tariffs remains the key sticking point. Meanwhile, India and the United States are also stepping up their energy engagement amid looming oil crisis due to the ongoing war in West Asia. Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri met US Ambassador Sergio Gor to discuss ways to deepen cooperation in the energy sector. The talks focused on strengthening energy security, expanding access to reliable supplies, and exploring new opportunities for growth. Both sides described the meeting as productive, underlining the growing importance of the India-US energy partnership. The meeting also comes at a time of global uncertainty, with India reiterating that it will continue sourcing oil from a diverse set of suppliers to safeguard its energy interests. And from trade with the US to trade with the United Kingdom, India's trade push is gathering pace with multiple free trade agreements moving closer to roll out. Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agrawal says the India-UK FTA signed last year is likely to come into force as early as May this year. Now, under the deal, 99% of Indian exports will get zero-duty access to the UK, while tariffs on British goods like cars and whiskey will be reduced in India. The government is also expecting the India-Oman FTA to kick in by June 1st, offering duty-free access to nearly 98% of Indian exports. Meanwhile, a trade deal with New Zealand is likely to be signed on April 27th, aimed at boosting bilateral trade and attracting investment. And the big one, the India-EU FTA, is also being targeted for completion within this calendar year.